First, I'll be talking about going out. As for the first question, I usually go out whenever I have free time because I usually associate going out with a sense of relaxation. As for question two, I would often hang out with my friends because we have a lot in common. We share a lot of interests. For example, we all like the same type of movie, which is horror. So we would often, visit a local cinema and enjoy the latest horror movie releases. Regarding the third question, I just answered as I just said before. We would often, go to the cinema and enjoy the latest movie releases, especially horror ones. Um, we would also, spend time dining out together, where we would spend time catching up on each other's lives. Next, I'll be talking about a special place I would always want to return to. And this place is actually the capital city of China, which is Beijing. Um, I went there with my family a couple of months ago, um, and the city was like a harmonious blend of ancient and modern architecture. So the thing that made me wanna revisit this place was the fact that it was so vast. We spent only 4 days there, which were, barely enough for us to explore the entire city. So I'd love to, travel there again, so I could, have a deeper dive into the rich history and culture of this capital of China. So these are my answers for all the questions. Um, in my opinion, I would suggest that the school allocate its financial resources to its amenities, because if they were state of the art, then they would be able to enhance the learning and teaching experience of both students and teachers alike. And as a result, students can improve their academic performance and excel in their own field that they chose as their major. And once all the students graduate with, you know, decent competence, then this could obviously, you know, be promising for their career path, which leads to uh, a more reputable status of the university in the field of education. Um, as regards the reason why I didn't pick teachers, um, this is just because it's not because they're not important, but it's more because of the fact that if the facilities are great and the pay is good, then the school would also be able to attract well qualified teachers as their employees. Um, and as for the investment in students, then I feel like this is pretty much the same thing as an investment in facilities. And you know investing in students means that the school has to boost their experience during their studies at the university. So upgrading facilities is just the most wonderful way, to invest in the students. um, And besides all these three, uh, the I would also want to talk about the types of facilities that the school should invest in. For technical schools, then obviously upgrading equipment and buying uh, cutting edge technological devices from giant tech companies would be so necessary for them to practice. As for medical schools, then of course medical items. There are numerous benefits when students work in pairs at school. First, working in pairs allows students to have the opportunity to learn from others, specifically their classmates. This is because uh, when they discuss in pairs, they can exchange knowledge with their peers. For example, in a math lesson, if a pair of students discusses a challenging math problem, then they work together to figure out how to obtain the key to the question together. It's like one can know a really effective formula to solve the problem, while the other knows how to um, demonstrate it for the teacher to follow their the detailed explanation for their answer, so they kind of complement each other and learn from each other. Second, pair work also helps students to become more active. This is because it is when they have to work with their friends to find out the answer to a problem uh, without relying much on the teacher. So this would shift the focus of the lesson from the teacher being the center to the students being the center, and as a result, um, they can become more active in class. As for the third suggested idea, um, pair work would also enhance students' social skills in general. This is because any sort of pair work would equal a certain amount of interaction and teamwork. And once they work together to solve a particular problem, then they can know how to work together as a group and resolve the conflict that may arise during the process of discussing. Uh, Now I'm going to answer the follow-up questions. As for the first one, I suppose that pair work should always be used regardless of subjects because, as I just said before, they could give rise to a host of benefits in the academic journey of students. So this will allow them to be more active, enhance their social skills, and basically there are only benefits and no drawbacks at all. Um, as for the second question, there are certain drawbacks, I would admit, if the teacher, the host in the class just doesn't, manage to assume control over the entire classroom. One of the most prominent um, downside is the sheer noise that discussion from pair work can result in. So to minimize this, teachers can basically keep reminding students not to discuss with loud voices, and also shy away from chit chats in class. Um, they can also improve the effectiveness by implementing the classroom control methods that I just mentioned.